Jaden Hardy, who plays for the G League Ignite, a 6'4", 190-pound guard, two guard, but can play on the ball, has a 6'8.5" wingspan, and is just the scorer. Got off to actually a rocky start in his G League Ignite debut, only had 12 points, went 4 for 14. Shooting 0 for 5 from 3, which wasn't great. But one of the things he's trying to do in the G League is burnish his credentials as a point guard. He did have 6 assists, and he shows some ball handling abilities. I'm not worried overall about his potential to score the basketball. I think he is maybe the most elite perimeter scorer in this draft right now. He's going to put up big numbers, I think, over time. And, the comparisons are obviously going to come in between him and Jalen Green. And Jalen Green, to me, is definitely more of an explosive athlete than Jaden Hardy is. Jaden Hardy doesn't jump out of the gym and explode the way that Jalen Green does. But on the other hand, I think Hardy actually brings a little bit more to the table as far as versatility goes, the ability to play on the ball as a point guard, and maybe gives a little bit more on the defensive end as well. And so I really like Jaden Hardy, and I think that his shot at being a potential number 1 pick is likely going to be tied to who ends up getting the number 1 pick in the draft. If they're a team that's looking at all for a guard and feels really set in their front court, Hardy is probably going to be the best option that they have. And again, all the other sort of competition are all sort of 4-5s, and they'll all be sort of competing against each other. But I'm not really sure who Hardy's big contender is as far as the best guard in this draft goes right now. So I think there's a legitimate shot, again, if a team like maybe New Orleans gets the number 1 pick in the draft, he would be a really intriguing option.
Hands of Hardy between the legs, left side, kicks back out. 3 for Foster Jr. Knock it down.
Yeah. Okay, so it all balances out.
Step back 3. Knock it down. Jaden Hardy, his first point.
They're experiencing that early.
Jaden Hardy with the steal. Gives it up the court to Beauchamp. Beauchamp goes up, he's fouled. That energy. Kick out for a 3. Too strong. Grabbed by Daniels. Cross-court pass. Gives it up. Reverse. In there. Jaden Hardy.
That's not an easy pass there, folks.
Cutting, Jaden Hardy, 17-footer, bounces in there for the G League Ignite, pushing it. Food Jetter, down by 3. Slam down, Jaden Hardy. Catch, shoot, 3, short. Into the hands of Jaden Hardy, pushing it for the Ignite. Lay it in, hard shot, misses. Beauchamp up to Hardy, dunk it in. Jaden Hardy inbounded. Hardy catches it. Hardy floater. Nice move, Jaden Hardy. Give him 4. Hardy, work it. Brown on him. Murphy, catch, shoot, 3. Nice shot. 5 on the shot clock. Hardy attacks in the paint. Left-handed floater falls in for the Ignite.
South Bay Lakers, you have to start making some defensive stops.
Hardy with a step back. Jaden Hardy.
Caliente Clippers with a 6-4 lead, under 8 to play here in this first quarter. Jaden Hardy trying to show off the touch, and he knocks down to help these younger players be successful at the NBA level. Amir Coffey just knocked down another 3. Agua Caliente Clippers 6-0 run, but Jaden Hardy.
That this is now your livelihood. This is not just something that you do for fun. Even though it is still fun, it's Jaden Hardy having a great time. Test you every time out.
And he's young. Zhang is only 18 years old. Hardy, heat check, count it. He's got 4 tricks.
Of making sure that these young players develop.
Hardy knifing his way through the lane, finishes with contact and 1.
Being very successful here tonight.
It was a good screen by Giles. Johnson knocks down the jumper. Hardy with the answer on the other end.
But now it's just carried along with him.
But Jaden Hardy, every time the Clippers have a bucket, Hardy has...
Sloppy here. Hardy on the drive. Hardy hit on the head and...
It's just, it's a new era.
And then it was a scramble for the ball, and there's an easy little lay.
3 since that early stretch.
Good strong drive to the basket. A finish and a foul. Here's Hardy down the right side of the lane, lays it up and in. Lead 27, 67-40, the Wolves in front. And there's a 3 up. Now Hardy with a nice pass inside for Foster, and he just clears space. Here's Hardy, finds Zhang. Nice little transition.
He's down the stretch.
Zhang will try a 3, knock that one down. That was a pretty
League Ignite team will explain to you kind of how the G League Ignite in the building in a year and a half in existence. They're starting last year. They played 15 games in their inaugural season. Dyson in the corner. He next to the 3. Good pace so far here in the first quarter. Beauchamp underneath and 1. National basketball. But of the NBA G League as well, as Hardy turns around and hits the jumper. Good defense, knocked the ball loose. Daniels got it back. Here's a ball. Very hard.
You know, with the Ignite, and just making sure that Hardy didn't have a chance just to go.
There's a couple people in the world I wouldn't recommend having a shootout with. Andre Ingram won. Dyson Daniels a chance for a 4.
But you can tell the team talked about that. Put a body on that young man.
Hardy, excuse me, Jaden. Big bucket for the league coach.
At 6'8", isn't a center, but playing the center position, having to guard a guy like Serge Ibaka tonight.
Talk about Hardy being a Las Vegas native. He's
going to get special attention from the Clipper defenders, where it was Dyson Daniels as that guy yesterday, but Hardy making up for it. You can't leave him open.
George King lost that one. There's a turnover. Lead for the Clippers with under 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Hardy, that jumper is pure. Down by 4, under 4 minutes to play here in this first half. Hardy, pump fake, nails it.
Simple. Top of the bag right there.
And he's so grateful for this opportunity as Hardy knocks down the jumper.
More importantly, you see him commanding defensively, stepping up, but Jaden Hardy stepping up and making a big play in return.
As soon as Hardy comes off the screen, he's always got a hand in his face, but it doesn't matter. Knocks down the triple. Hardy's got 6.
What's going on right now? Beauchamp or Harry Giles going at it.
Oh, Hardy putting his man on skates. If he knocked that thing down, this